Hey, this is James. Welcome. We're going to wait a couple of minutes while Facebook does its notification thing. And make sure when you come in that you say hello and you post down below. If you have any questions, you can certainly post them down below and I'll come back after the fact and answer them. I always enjoy seeing who's here and where you're coming in from. So while we're waiting for Facebook to complete its notification and for people to roll in, let me just cover a couple of quick things. If you haven't yet found me on Instagram, my personal account is no longer in existence. My wife Bersabeh and I share an account on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram because we post different things on different platforms. On Instagram, it's James Arthur and Bear, B-E-A-R, Ray. So look us up on Instagram, James Arthur and Bear Ray, and follow us on Instagram because we post different things, like I said, on different platforms. Also, if you're not yet following me on YouTube, jump over to YouTube, not now, but when we get done, and follow me on YouTube because there's over 200 videos and they're growing every single week on YouTube of every single topic, every single tool that you can look for, how to make more money, how to have better relationships, how to have more mental toughness, emotional strength, how to have better health and fitness, more spiritual connectivity, and so much more. So follow me on YouTube, James Arthur Ray. And then finally, if this video impacts you in a positive and a powerful way, you'll be the judge, then just hit the share button when we're done here and help me help those people that you love and care about. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now, am I right? A lot of challenges in the world right now. The old system is burning down, if you haven't noticed. The old system's no longer working. The things that used to work are not working. In fact, nothing fails today like the success of yesterday. Are you with me on this? And so people need support. They need insights. They need a community. And so one way you can make a positive impact in a real simple way is just to hit the share button. So if this makes a positive impact on you, you'll be the judge, then just hit the share button when we're done and help me help you, help those that you care about. Now, you'll notice that make sure when you come in again that you say hello and you post your name down below. Please do that. Now, you'll notice that the topic today is stop playing small. And you might say, well, James, how can you say I'm playing small? You don't even know me. Well, I know you're playing small because I'm playing small. Even when you teach these things, none of us is even beginning to scratch the surface of our potential. Are you with me on this? You know, you have so much power and potentiality within you. And what's happening in today's world is that most people are becoming victim of circumstances. Most people are caught up in fear. In fact, in my opinion, and, agree with me or disagree with me, but in my opinion, the greatest virus in the world right now is the mental virus of fear. People who are afraid. Well, James, I lost my job. Okay, well, I'm not minimizing that. I know that's difficult. And yet you have within you an unbelievable capability and potential. And I'm going to tell you just one example here in just a moment. Now look, I've had some great teachers. I've had 6 major teachers and mentors in my life, and I've been really blessed to have teachers that have schooled me not only in business, but have also schooled me in the ancient mysteries. And so I've done massive studies, decades of studies in Hermetic sciences and alchemy and so much more. So if you're following me currently, you'll notice that I'm posting a lot of things about modern alchemy. Now, why alchemy? Because alchemy is about transmutation. Transmutation is different than transformation. We hear a lot about transformation. Transformation is a good start, but transmutation is the goal. And here's what transmutation is. It's about taking one thing and turning it into something completely different. Now, I know, all the way back during the Inquisition and when the Catholic Church was suppressing a lot of ancient teachings, there was a lot of rumors going around that alchemy was about these guys in lab coats trying to turn base metal into gold. But and they just let people think that. because it kept the heat off their doorstep. You with me on this? Because it's a metaphor. It's not really taking metal and turning it into gold that you can wear on your finger. It's about taking the base metal of low-level thinking and feeling, of victim mentality, of limiting ourselves, of holding ourselves back, of playing small, and transmutating it into the gold of awakening and awareness, transmutating it into power. It's about taking fear and turning it into fuel. It's about taking low-level pain and turning it into power. It's about taking one thing and turning it into something completely different. Are you with me on this? That's transmutation, and that's alchemy. And so that's why I'm bringing out these teachings now, because the old things aren't working. Have you noticed? The things that brought us so far will only bring us so far, and nothing fails today like the success of yesterday. We've got to apply new ways. And you go, well, James, hermetics and alchemy is old. Okay, I understand that. So it's not our objective to go back to the past, because evolution always moves forward. Our objective and your opportunity is to bring the wisdom of the past and incorporate it and apply it with the wisdom of today to create something entirely new, to transmute that into something entirely new. Does that make sense for you? Because you see, the ancients knew a lot of things that we forgot. In the technological age, we forgot everything and think it's all about, big tech and electronics. And that's okay, but when you forget the ancient wisdom and you forget how this universe works, then you're missing a big piece of the equation. So we're not going back. We're bringing ancient wisdom into this age and marrying the two and moving forward in a brand new way. And that's transmutation. And that's why I'm a big lover of quantum physics. I've studied quantum physics for over 2 decades. Spirituality that's not grounded in science is nothing more than fantasy. So let me just give you what physics tells us. Your body right now, and here's why I know you're not even scratching the surface of your potential, and neither am I. I'm working on it. I hope you are too. Your body has trillions of cells. Trillions. Each of those cells, each one of those trillions of cells has billions of atoms. You with me so far? Each one of those billions of atoms has a proton. So just track with me here. You've got trillions of cells. Each one of those trillions of cells has billions of atoms. Each one of those billions of atoms has a proton in the center of each one of the billions of atoms. Now, here's where it gets really sexy, is that in one of those protons, in billions of atoms, in trillions of cells, you have the power and the mass of the entire universe. Science now proves this. 10 to the 54th power. That's 10 with 54 zeros after it. Can you even get your mind around that? Quantum physics isn't as weird as you think. Quantum physics is weirder than you can think. It'll blow your mind. It's the mysticism of the 21st century. And so here's the thing that I'm going to ask you. What are you capable of with the entire energy and the entire mass of the entire universe in just one proton? And there's one of those in each billions of atoms. And in those billions of atoms, each of those is in trillions of cells. How much power are you leaving left on the table? It's unfathomable. And the ancients tell us that you are here to become God in human form. That's called the magnum opus, the great work, to become God in human form. How close are you to realizing that? I'm not close. I'm a lot closer than I used to be, and I'll be closer 10 years from now. But you see, I'm on a massive, hungry quest. How about you? How about you? Because most people I meet are fearful right now. Most people I meet are victim to circumstances right now. Most people I meet are folding to pressures right now. And I'm not insensitive to this. I'm very sensitive to this, but I'm here to tell you today, I'm here to challenge you today, I'm here to encourage you today to take your power back. to stop giving it away, to remember who you are. And if that makes sense to you, then let me help you. Let me help you. We have an event coming up December 11th and 12th called Mental Alchemy. And by the way, all alchemy is mental alchemy. The way you think, feel, and act is going to determine your reality. It's going to determine your results. It's going to determine your experience. It's going to determine your fulfillment. It's going to determine your relationships, the way you think, feel, and act. And most of us think, that we're making choices. We're not making choices. We're running like a robot based on auto program that was given to us by socialized mind. And unless and until you do specific work and you aggressively go after that programming and change that, your life will never, ever, ever change. It might change short term, temporarily, but it won't change overall, and it won't change permanently. Mental alchemy is 2 full days of learning how to become a true alchemist, how to transmute fear into fuel, how to transmutate pain into power, how to transmutate apparent trash. Have you been dealt some trash lately? Well, let's turn that into treasure. Because I promise you, your greatest treasure resides in what appears to be trash. And that's just philosophy until you understand the technology and you understand how to apply that and live that. And I can help you with that. I'd love to help you with that. Mental Alchemy is 2 full days on Zoom, December 11th and 12th. You can take your power back. Look, if you're interested, we'd love to have you. We have a group of growth-minded leaders from around the world. We have a group that is committed to becoming modern alchemists. And we'll plug you into a community, which we all need right now, that will change your life. We'll introduce you to some technologies of true alchemy that will change your life. If you're interested, then let me help you. Just click the link above my head. You see it right up here? It'll take you right to the landing page. It'll give you all the details, and you can reserve your seat. December 11th and 12th. It's highly experiential. It'll transmutate your life forever. We'd love to have you. God bless you. Thank you so much. If this made a positive impact on your life, then please hit the share button, because a lot of people need to hear other information than what's going on in politics and what's going on in the world right now through the programmed messages that we're getting. God bless you. Lots of love to you. And I'll see you December 11th and 12th.